Hi guys, you're welcome back to my channel. I'm so sorry for not posting for a very long time. It's because of my exams. I have to sort that out before continuing my YouTube channel. I'm so sorry. If you're just stopping by for the very first time, you're welcome. You're most definitely welcome. Please do subscribe, like, and also share my content to all beauty entrepreneurs, hairstylists, makeup, and all of that. Thank you guys for always supporting me. So guys, this is the hairstyle we're going to be doing today. This is a bridal look, so I'm going to be going in depth on how to achieve this hairstyle. So if you like what you're seeing, just stay tuned and watch to the end. Thank you. So guys, for this look we're going to be using a 22 inches hair. I'm also going to be showing you guys all the products I'm going to use to achieve this sleek look. Also, I'm going to be teaching you how to create baby hairs for bridal look. So guys, just stick through, and without further ado, let's get straight into the
So
video.
in today's class, we'll be packing a simple bun, a plain bun, which is popularly known as chignon bun. That's what we'll be packing. So I'm just trying to take out the side I'll be using for our babies. So it's a center part. So I'm done with the other side. I'm trying to take out this part. I'll hot comb bits. When I'm done, then I would use my hot comb to hot comb my hair properly to make sure that it's lying smooth and nice, because we are creating a center pattern. This style is a simple style, so what you need to do, you need to make sure that it comes out neat. It's your neatness that will make it stand out. It has to be smooth and nice. All right, so watch me hot comb it so I can have that flat effect. You remember I said whenever I'm doing my pre-styled wig, I do little or no plucking, because I really don't know who I'm sending it to. Some of them, they're using it for their 80th birthday. Some use it for weddings. Some is for older persons or younger persons. So I just try to play safe by plucking little, or I don't even pluck. When you're done with your events, you can now go ahead and pluck it. So I used my Let's Jam as usual. I rubbed it in, then I'm combing it, trying to pack it into a ponytail. So you can see how I'm combing it. Very important. So sometimes not like I just feel like combing a hair. I'm combing it so that I can have a smooth pack. So you keep combing it until you're sure that everything has entered smoothly inside, because if you miss this step, if this is not smooth, when you're done, the hair can never be smooth. So you have to pay attention to this step. It's very important. So you can see me taking my time to comb the hair very well into a ponytail. So when I'm sure that everything is settled, then I go ahead and wrap with my rubber band. So you get your rubber band, you wrap it, use it to pack the ponytail. You keep going round until it can't go anymore. Then you just lock it. So when we are done, we'll just get a piece of the hair. We'll take some parts to cover the rubber band for a more neat job. So you can see I'm done packing. I'm just brushing my hair. Very important. It's good for your ponytail to pack well. In that way, when you now spray your product on it, it comes out more beautiful. So you can't have a rough pack, then you're spraying product on it. It makes it look more rough. So now I just took a little part of the hair to cover the ponytail. So when I wrap it round, I'm going to get my butterfly shadow spray. I'll just spray it around, then I use the hot comb to seal it. I'll use the hot comb to seal the hair. So just watch and just follow everything that I'll be doing in this video. You arrive at the same results. So now I'm done. I'm using this Rave 5 times mega spray I showed you in our previous video. So that's what I'm spraying on the hair, our finishing spray. So you can see how it's giving it that sleek, shining look. So it's helping to keep away the fly out, then it gives it this firm hold. That's what it's doing. You can see from the video how it's looking shiny, like as if you rubbed oil, like oil sheen on it, or you sprayed oil on it. So it's not oil, it's the finishing spray. So it gives it a very good finishing. So you can see how I'm working on the hair just to make sure that it's smooth enough and it's looking nice. So I just brush it, then I'll still spray the down parts. So I just sprayed now. After spraying it, I'll comb my ponytail, comb it well, then we get our bun. So this is the bun that we are using. So for this style, you can see how the bun is. So like I said, your bun all depends on what your client wants. So you work with your client's specification. If she wants a big bun or she wants a moderate bun. So in this video, I'm using a short hair to pack this plain pack. So just watch the way I'm going to wrap it. It's a short hair, so I really need to be careful so it doesn't fall off. So that's the reason why I asked you people to get a 22 inches hair, so it will be long enough for any kind of style you choose. So just see what I'm doing. So I just wrapped it around the bun. When I'm sure that I've finished wrapping, then I'll pin the bun. So just trying to make sure that the hair is well wrapped up. Okay, so now that we've wrapped it, we're going to pin the bun to the wig cap. So just watch how I pin it, just like the same. So as you're pinning, make sure you're careful so you don't scatter your hair. So like I said, there's no need packing too much pins that you will not be able to control by the time you're done wigging, because this hair you can wear it is a pre-styled wig. So there's no need packing too much of pins, but just put pins that will be enough. Okay, so now I'm done pinning that part, so I'm going to pin this side. Just make sure it's secured. When it's secured, you will know, you'll see that the bone will be firm on the hair, and you know that in that way your hair cannot scatter, it can't fall off. Pinning down my bun just like how we did the other side. When you're sure that your bun is well secured on the wig cap, all you need to do is just to spread this hair around the bun. So you spread it around the bun. After spreading, make sure you spread it really neat. So you can see my bun is my weave on is a short one and it's double drawn. So that is why. So you keep just try to just wrap it around like what I'm doing. So it's easier to use a longer hair. If I was working with a longer hair, it would be much easier, but this is a short hair. So now that I'm sure that it's okay, I've sprayed it, I'll use my comb to just comb it. So just to get that smooth finishing. So I'll comb it well, make sure it's neatly combed and smooth, just brushing it. Just make sure you tuck in the hair properly. That's all I'm doing here. So when you're sure that everything is well tucked in, you get your disposable nets just like this. Use it to wrap the bun. So I'm using my big bobby pins. That's what I'm using. The excess nets, I would pin it under, just like how I'm doing it in this video. So just molding my bun. That's why I'm pressing it. I'm molding it, making sure that everything is sitting well. Then I'll get some pins to just pin the sagging parts. Any part that is sagging, I'll pin it neatly and place it under. So just watch, pin it neatly under. So any part I notice that is sagging, I'll do the same. So when you're sure that your pinning is perfect and okay for you, then you go ahead and use your finishing spray on it. Okay, so after you're done, you get your finishing spray. So now the bun is really soft. So at this point, if you send it like this without spraying that bun, it will scatter before it gets to your clients. So it's very important you spray your holding spray, your finishing spray, so it can give you this firm hold. So that's what I'm doing. So I just make sure I spray everywhere. So like I said, this spraying, that's the reason why the hair is so firm, that if I take it off the mannequin, it has this firm look. So you can see how I'm spraying it. I'm just be generous with it. So I'll spray, then I'll just smoothen it with my hand, you understand, just to go in, then check for any part that needs more spray. I would spray, then I'll leave it to get dried. Okay, so now that we're done spraying, while I'm waiting for it to dry, I would use this time to cut the nets off, cut the excess lace from the front. Then when I'm done cutting it, I'm going to place our babies, then our hair is ready for delivery. It's time to place our babies. So after cutting it, we'll use our got to be gel. Then we get our edges brush. You can use toothbrush. If you don't have edges brush, you can use toothbrush to just place the babies. So that's all. When I'm done placing the babies, I would highlight the line with a concealer. That's the center pattern. Okay, so this is me using a concealer to highlight the line. So you just get the shade of the client, just use brighter shade of the clients to highlight the line so it can pop better. So we are done. This is what it looks like. Look, so the client, when it gets to her, she'll put the accessories.